The year of the fire horse has arrived with strength, speed, and flames. But while the world runs, the ox builds. And in 2026, this silent strength will blossom into real power. Stay until the end, because today you will discover why the ox is one of the most favored signs of this year, and which secrets of luck can change your trajectory. Before the predictions, we need to understand the soul of the ox, because knowing your own sign is the first way to use it to your advantage. In Chinese mythology, the ox is the second sign of the zodiac, and not by chance. Legend has it that in the great race summoned by the Jade Emperor, the ox was in the lead, until the rat jumped on its back and leaped forward at the finish line. It arrived in second place, but never left the scene. This says everything about the ox. It does not need applause to win. It simply does not stop. Born in 1937, 1949, 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, or 2009, this video is for you. For those in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, the ox represents the harvest and wisdom. For the travelers who began their trail in 1937, 1949, or 1961, the ox is no longer about raw effort but about legacy. You are the rock that supports the younger generations. In 2026, the fire horse may bring restlessness, but your silent strength is what will maintain peace in family and business. For the noble Templar travelers crossing the 40 and 50-year mark, the ox represents the strength of construction and mastery in the midst of chaos. If you were born in 1973 or 1985, you are in the center of the firestorm of 2026. At 41 or 53 years old, you are the architect of your own story. While the world runs in despair, your ox strategy is your greatest asset. Do not try to run like the horse. Win through consistency. The success you seek is in the foundation you have already built. For our youngest travelers at the ages of 17 and 29, the ox represents the awakening of an unstoppable inner power. To the young of 1997 and 2009, listen well. The world will try to rush you, but remember the legend of the rat and the ox. You have the strength to carry great plans on your back. In 2026, use the energy of the horse to take the first step, but use the discipline of your sign to not give up when the flames die down. But pay attention. The fire horse also brings an energy that can generate unexpected friction. In 2026, the ox is in a slightly tense position with the tai sui, the guardian of the year. In practice, this means that misunderstandings and people with bad intentions may appear along the way. It is no reason for alarm, it is a warning to act with more discernment than impulse. And this, let us face it, is exactly what the ox already does better than any other sign. Before we move on to the secrets of luck, I want to know, in which of these areas do you feel you need more protection in 2026? In career, or in partnerships? Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and leave your birth year in the comments. I want to know which generations are here with me today. In 2026, the progress of the ox will be the kind that no one can ignore. It will not be a lightning promotion, it will be that recognition that arrives because there is simply no way to deny it anymore. Sources such as Feng Shui Mall and New York Post highlight that luck lung ta, the so-called wind horse energy, which represents success through effort, is especially strong for the ox sign this year. Imagine that each person has a stock of luck. The lung ta is the motor that makes the luck circulate. Translating, hard work delivers real return in 2026. An important point of balance. The subtle conflict with the tai sui can bring misunderstandings in the professional environment. A misinterpreted comment, a colleague who distorts your work, or partnerships that seem good but hide crooked intentions. Protection is simple: document everything, choose your partners and allies with extra care, and let the results speak for you. Focus on solid work, it is always your best defense. For those who are single, it is worth being honest here. Some sources, including the South China Morning Post, point out that deep romantic connections may be harder to find in 2026. Not impossible, but true love does not arrive without effort in this cycle. The fire horse attracts intense encounters, but intensity is not the same as compatibility. The guidance for the single ox: prioritize constant presence and consistency in candidates. Run away from those who are fascinating but unstable, as this energy can be irresistible now and exhausting later. The love that will work for you arrives through shared presence, through trust built little by little, and through the circles you already frequent. A final note: some single oxen may spend a good part of 2026 without a major romance, and that is okay. Use this time to consolidate your identity, your career, and your bonds of friendship. Those who enter 2027 knowing who they are attract much more solid relationships. And now the elements of luck. And I will be transparent with you here, because this channel values that. Sources vary quite a bit depending on the tradition consulted. I will give you the complete overview. The lucky numbers of the ox, in their traditional essence, are 2 and 7. Symbols of stability, patience, and inner strength that combine perfectly with the silent strength that flourishes in 2026. Specifically for 2026, the number 8 appears strongly in various predictions linked to prosperity and the harvest cycle. The South China Morning Post cites 2 as the primary number, while your Tango highlights 8. Do not choose at random. Use 8 as a portal for finances and material opportunities, 2 for personal balance and inner patience, and 7 to seal achievements with wisdom. These are your frequency allies this year. Which one of them do you feel pulsing strongest right now? There is variation here as well, and it is fascinating. The South China Morning Post, consulting Master Tong Pekha, highlights purple and amethyst as powerful luck elements for the ox in 2026. Your Tango speaks of earth brown and beige. Other sources cite blue, black, white, and gold for the general cycle of the fire horse. Our suggestion: combining the sources, black for power and depth, aquamarine blue for balance, and purple, especially in amethyst, as the surprise color for the ox in 2026. Purple connects intuition, transformation, and silent nobility. To me, it makes perfect sense for a sign that forges in silence. To anchor these energies, perform a simple ritual. Place an amethyst crystal in your workspace. It will act as a lightning rod for stress, transforming agitation into focus. If you do not have the crystal, use a purple object to maintain the symbolic connection. But do not stop there. Point your compass toward the north and northwest, the directions where the flow of luck is most constant for you this year. In your environment, the purity of white peonies or the elegance of tulips can soften the intensity of the fire horse. And for your personal protection, trust in the density of dark stones. Obsidian and amethyst will be your silent shields against any crooked intentions. 2026 will not be a year of rest for the ox, but it will be the year when your foundation becomes unshakable. The fire horse runs fast, but you are the one who decides the direction. Use your amethyst, trust in your effort, and do not fear the noise around you. Silence is your greatest strength. If this scroll of wisdom was useful to you, subscribe, leave your like, and share this video so that this message reaches more people. Now, the journey continues. Which zodiac sign should be the next to have its secrets revealed here on the channel? Write the name of the sign in the comments. I will read each one to decide our next destination. See you on the next journey. Bye.